What is bribery? Bribery involves offering or accepting something of value in a situation where the person who accepts the bribe is expected to perform a service which goes beyond his or her normal job description. For example, a motorist being ticketed for parking in the wrong place might offer a bribe to the police officer to ask him or her to tear up the ticket. In many regions of the world, bribery is considered a crime, and it can be severely punished. In other areas, bribery is more socially acceptable, which can place a heavy burden on those in the lower ranks of society, as they cannot afford to bribe officials in the style to which they are accustomed. Any number of things can be used as a bribe. While money is a classic bribe, bribes can also be more intangible, and they might include things like offers of real estate, valuable objects, or a promise to perform a particular service in the future. In order to be considered a bribe, the object of value must be offered and accepted with the understanding that a person who accepts the bribe will be doing something in return. This differentiates bribes from gifts offered in genuine goodwill, and also distinguishes bribery from tipping, a practice in which gifts are offered in return for good service. In regions where officials are particularly corrupt, they may come to expect grease money to perform tasks which are actually part of their job descriptions, such as reviewing visa applications or inspecting materials being brought through customs. In these instances, people from regions where bribery is illegal may be allowed to offer grease money, with the understanding that otherwise, the task will never be accomplished. Bribery can be on a very thin line, and cultural differences can sometimes lead to confusion. In some cultures, for example, offering a tip may be considered a bribe, while in others, a failure to tip would be construed as offensive. The complex Middle Eastern tradition of bakshish is an example of a confusing situation. Bakshish is not viewed as bribery in the Middle East, and in fact a well-established system of bribery exists in some Middle Eastern countries, and it is entirely differentiated from bakshish by local citizens. Depending on regional laws, bribery can be prosecuted and punished with fines, jail time, or compensation. Especially in countries which are based on egalitarian ideals, bribery is often viewed as especially offensive, since it erases the illusion that all members of society are equal when someone can essentially buy the favors or skills of someone else with the right bribe.